Global companies are currently engaged in the electric car race, some launching new EVs, others trying to break battery range records. Meanwhile, Mahindra has taken a step that has captured the attention of the entire auto industry. Yes, Mahindra has launched its popular SUV, the Bolero Neo, with a new update. And people are asking, what has Mahindra done? When the world is moving towards EVs, why did Mahindra choose this car with a gasoline engine? Does it possess some new engine technology that can compete with electric vehicles? Or is it a smart strategy, designed with Indian roads and end users in mind? What is it about this car that sets it apart from the rest? And now the question arises, what engine technology is this Bolero Neo so highly talked about? You'll find the answers to these questions in this video. Before you continue, subscribe to the channel to be the first to see such auto updates. Before we learn about the new car in the video, let's understand Mahindra's market and its thinking. Today, when the entire world is rushing towards electric vehicles, every company from China to the US is launching EVs, Mahindra still emphasizes its traditional gasoline and diesel engines. This leaves many wondering why Mahindra, despite being such a large company, isn't moving faster towards EVs? The answer is simple. Mahindra's target isn't just urban customers, but the real India that lives in villages, towns, and small cities. Statistically, Mahindra sold over 650,000 vehicles last year, and nearly 90% of these were diesel or petrol engines. This clearly indicates that traditional engines still hold strong appeal in India. Mahindra vehicles like the Bolero, Scorpio, XUV 700, and Thar all target a segment that prioritizes strong engines, power, and off-road performance, not just the electric trend. This is why Mahindra continues to invest in improving gasoline engines. The question arises, when companies like Tata, BYD, and even Hyundai and Kia have already taken the lead in the EV race, why is Mahindra lagging behind? Indeed, Mahindra understands that India's electric infrastructure is still inadequate. A lack of charging stations, concerns about long distances, and high starting prices all make EV adoption difficult, especially in rural areas and Tier 2B to Tier 3 cities. This is the market where Mahindra has the strongest presence. Mahindra vehicles are designed for those who consider a car a daily companion. Whether it's for farm use, transporting goods for a business, or traveling on rough terrain, electric cars aren't yet as reliable there. However, Mahindra cars with gasoline engines remain a popular choice due to their durability and easy maintenance. Mahindra has put a lot of effort into engine technology like its M-Hawk and M-Stallion. These engines are not only powerful, but also more fuel-efficient and less polluting, in accordance with new norms. This means that the company is pursuing an eco-friendly path like EVs, but in its own way, by improving the engine. In essence, Mahindra's philosophy is go slow, go right. The company doesn't want to just catch the trend by launching EVs in a hurry. It wants its electric models, like the XUV B8, BE05, and BE07, to be sustainable and suitable for Indian conditions. This is why Mahindra is currently working on further developing the petrol and diesel versions of vehicles like the Bolero, Scorpio, and Thar. Another important point is that Mahindra's target isn't just the personal car market, but also the commercial and government segments, where diesel vehicles currently dominate EVs. For example, the Bolero is still the most widely used SUV for police, forest department, and government duties. Therefore, a complete shift to EVs is not a good business move for Mahindra at this time. Furthermore, Mahindra knows that battery technology for EVs is still rapidly evolving. The batteries currently in use may become obsolete in 2 years. Therefore, the company is waiting for the market to mature first, so that when it launches with full force, it can become a long-term player. But this doesn't mean Mahindra is ignoring EVs. The company has already begun work on its EV division, Mahindra Electric, and its future lineup includes more than 5 electric SUVs. For now, the company is perfecting its strongest suit, the gasoline engine. And perhaps this is why, while other companies are chasing EVs, Mahindra is still strengthening its old but reliable gasoline engine technology. Bolero's history and identity of reliability. Now let's learn about the car that's making waves across the market these days, the Mahindra Bolero. It's not just a car, but an identity, a trust that has reigned supreme on Indian roads for the past 2 decades with its power and reliability. While other companies were chasing new technologies and features, Mahindra, with the Bolero, created a vehicle that was both simple and unmatched in durability. That's why, even today, when people talk about a tough, reliable SUV, the Bolero is the first name that comes to mind. The Bolero's story began in the early 2000s, when SUV in India didn't just mean a large vehicle, but an all-terrain vehicle. At that time, the Bolero arrived and instantly captured people's hearts, whether it was a dirt road, a hilly terrain, or a crowded city. The Bolero fit everywhere. This vehicle was made for those who wanted something functional, not just show off. And this has been its greatest strength, the secret of engine and technology. Now let's talk about the heart of any vehicle, its engine. When it comes to the Mahindra Bolero Neo, its engine is the reason it's being talked about the most. This time, Mahindra has further improved its reliable engine and introduced it to the market. The Bolero Neo is equipped with a 1.5-liter M-Hawk diesel engine, which produces approximately 100 bhp of power and 260 Nm of torque. Imagine, with this much power in a compact SUV, it becomes a champion not only on city roads, but also on rural roads. This engine is not only powerful, but also extremely refined and efficient. Mahindra has made this engine smoother than before, so that there's no excessive noise or vibration. This means that when you drive the Bolero Neo, you no longer experience that old SUV rattle. Now you get a more comfortable and modern driving experience. The most notable feature of this engine is its micro-hybrid system, which is being considered a smart move by Mahindra amid the current EV trend. Many people are wondering what this micro-hybrid system is. Simply put, it's a system that automatically shuts down the engine when needed, such as when the car is stopped at a traffic signal, and restarts the engine as soon as you press the clutch. This saves fuel and increases fuel efficiency. While this system doesn't make the Bolero Neo as smart as an EV, it certainly gives it a mini-hybrid feel. Mahindra has developed this engine to meet BS6 Phase 2 emission norms, meaning it's not only more powerful, but also more environmentally friendly. While diesel engines previously faced criticism for pollution and noise, Mahindra has made them so clean and refined that they can compete with modern vehicles. Another interesting aspect is that Mahindra has upgraded its M-Hawk technology in this engine to several levels. The M-Hawk engine's specialty is its low-end torque performance. This means that as soon as you start the car or change gears, you get instant power, especially when driving on rough roads or hilly terrain. This is what sets the Bolero Neo apart. Mahindra has focused not only on engine power, but also on its durability and durability. The company understands that people who drive the Bolero Neo don't just live in cities. The car also travels through fields, mountains, and rural roads. Therefore, its engine has been designed to perform tirelessly, even in conditions like dust, mud, altitude, and heat. This is the same soldier-like reliable machine that stands by you on every difficult road. Mahindra has made some very thoughtful decisions to keep this engine relevant, even in the era of EVs. Firstly, it has been fitted with an improved turbocharger, which not only delivers power, but also prevents fuel wastage. Secondly, the engine has been fitted with a new generation common rail direct injection system which supplies fuel more precisely, thereby increasing both performance and mileage. Thirdly, it has been provided with better insulation and smoother gear shifting to make the overall driving experience feel more premium. Mahindra has also ensured that the Bolero Neo's engine is easy to maintain. It's specially designed with long-lasting parts and easy service. This results in low maintenance costs, a significant advantage for rural and semi-urban users. Compared to other engines, the Bolero Neo's engine is as intelligent as an electric vehicle's battery management system. The only difference is that while EVs conserve energy electrically, the Bolero Neo achieves the same goal by saving fuel through its micro-hybrid system and smart tuning. What's changed in the new update? Now let's talk about the Bolero Neo's new update, because this is what has brought this car back into the spotlight. When Mahindra announced the Bolero's new facelift, many thought it would only be a minor change in the name or engine. But when the new Bolero Neo was revealed, everyone had just one reaction. It's the same look, but even more stylish. Mahindra has done a tremendous job with its design this time around. Let's start with its front end. It now features a bold grille with Mahindra's new Twin Peak logo with a sharp finish. The grille's design is more modern, yet retains the Bolero's rugged and strong personality. The headlamps have also been upgraded. They now feature new multi-reflector headlights and integrated LED DRLs, giving the vehicle a powerful presence at night. When these headlights are on, the front view feels like the boss of the road. The bumper also has a new design. It's slightly more prominent, making it appear more powerful. A silver skid plate is added below, giving it a premium SUV feel. The side profile remains largely unchanged, as Mahindra has maintained the Bolero's iconic look, but new alloy wheels and slightly raised fenders make it more muscular. At the rear, a new spare wheel cover and LED taillights give it a fresher, more urban look. Now, let's move on to the interior. This is the part that will surprise you the most. While the old Bolero was known for its plain and simple interior, the Bolero Neo's cabin is now much more modern and comfortable. The dashboard layout has been completely redesigned. It now features a new dual-tone finish, giving it a premium look. The new 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system in the center supports Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, meaning you can easily connect your phone and do everything from listening to music to navigation on screen. Mahindra has also paid special attention to seating comfort. The new seats are now wider and more supportive, especially for long journeys. Dual-tone fabric and improved cushioning make them not only comfortable, but also classy in appearance. The driver's seat is now height-adjustable, providing better visibility and a comfortable driving position for drivers of all sizes. The Bolero Neo also features a new digital instrument cluster that displays speed, mileage, trip data, and engine information in a clear and modern style. It also features a multi-information display that shows real-time vehicle information, such as fuel economy and gear indicator. All of this makes driving easier and more engaging. In addition, Mahindra has also improved sound insulation in the Bolero Neo. There's less outside noise inside the vehicle. This means you won't be bothered by the sound of the engine or wind while on the road. The AC cooling is faster than before, and with the new automatic climate control feature, you now get perfect comfort in all weather conditions. Mahindra has also made some improvements for rear passengers. Leg space has been increased, and the rear seats have been raised slightly, to provide a better view of the front. And yes, the 7-seater layout remains, allowing the entire family to enjoy a ride together. Why can it be a hit even in the EV era? The question arises, when the entire automobile world is moving towards EVs, how can vehicles like the Mahindra Bolero Neo be a hit? The answer is simple, but to understand it, you need to understand India's real roads, real needs, and common people's mindset. While EVs are rapidly gaining popularity in cities, India isn't limited to cities. A large part of the country still lives in villages, small towns, and hilly areas where electricity, charging infrastructure, and road conditions remain challenges. And this is where the story of vehicles like the Bolero begins. Even today, people in rural and semi-urban India want vehicles that are inexpensive to maintain, have powerful engines, and can easily navigate all kinds of terrain. Imagine this. If a farmer has to commute daily from his farm to the market, or a small businessman has to travel long distances every day, why would they buy an EV if they have to worry about charging every 200 kilometers? This is why companies like Mahindra know that diesel and petrol engines are far from extinct in India, but are here to stay for a very long time. The Bolero Neo is a prime example of this thinking. Instead of blindly chasing the EV trend, Mahindra has adopted a practical long-term strategy. The company knows that the era of EVs will certainly come, but not right now. For now, India needs vehicles that are durable, reliable, and suitable for all types of roads. The Bolero Neo is just such a vehicle. Its diesel engine delivers fuel efficiency, power, and doesn't fail even on rough terrain. Additionally, EVs are still expensive. A mid-range electric SUV can easily cost you R20 lakh or more. Meanwhile, vehicles like the Bolero Neo are available in the Rs 13 lakh range, a range that's within the reach of most Indian buyers. Furthermore, concerns about EV battery life, charging time, and maintenance remain unaddressed. Diesel SUVs like the Bolero Neo eliminate all these concerns. Just fill up the tank and go. Mahindra's approach isn't just based on business considerations, but on ground reality. A significant portion of the company's customer base comes from rural areas, where the charging station network is very limited. Even today, petrol pumps are available every 10-15 kilometers, but charging points are difficult to find. Therefore, purchasing an EV is nothing short of a risk. Mahindra has understood that if they want to dominate the Indian market, maintaining the trust of their customers is more important than EVs, and the Bolero Neo is a testament to this trust. Furthermore, the Bolero Neo has been positioned very intelligently. It's designed not just as a personal SUV, but also for commercial and government use. Police, forest departments, government officials, small business owners all recognize the Bolero for its durability and reliability. And this is the segment that still trusts diesel SUVs over EVs. As for the future, Mahindra itself is working on EVs. Electric vehicles like the XUV8 and BE05 will be launched in the near future. But the company has strengthened its traditional strengths before jumping into the EV race. Vehicles like the Bolero Neo are part of that strategy, to ensure Mahindra's diesel empire remains intact until the EV infrastructure is fully developed. Another major reason is that many people in India still consider refill to be more reliable than recharge, meaning filling up the tank is easier without having to wait for charging. And this mindset will persist for years to come. Recognizing this, Mahindra has introduced the Bolero Neo, a design that's both traditional and technological, featuring fuel-saving technologies like a micro-hybrid system. Performance and driving experience. Now let's talk about the true test of every SUV, its performance and driving experience. While everyone has design, features, and looks, it's only when it comes to hitting the road that one truly realizes their potential. And here, the Mahindra Bolero Neo truly lives up to its name. The first thing you'll notice when you drive it, is its incredible grip and control. No matter how rough the road, muddy, hilly, or rutted village lanes, the Bolero Neo handles as confidently as it does on flat city roads. Its rear-wheel drive system sets it apart from other SUVs. While most compact SUVs today are front-wheel drive, the Bolero Neo's rear wheels are powered, providing optimal weight distribution and preventing the vehicle from skidding on inclines or slippery terrain. Now let's talk about its most impressive feature: mechanical locking differential, MLD. It sounds a bit technical, but simply put, when the car is driving on an uneven or potholed road and one tire gets stuck or slips, MLD automatically transfers power to the other wheel to prevent the car from getting stuck and allow for easy exit. Mahindra designed this feature specifically for rural and hilly areas, where roads are often filled with mud or rocks. This is why people who drive the Bolero Neo say, "This car is built to get out, not get stuck." The steering is also well balanced, neither too light nor too heavy. The car feels very stable on the highway and offers adequate control even when off-roading. Mahindra has tuned its suspension system to minimize shocks, no matter how rough the road. This is why driving the Bolero Neo is not tiring, but rather enjoyable. Now let's talk about its braking system. It features ABS with EBD, which prevents the vehicle from skidding even during sudden braking and provides equal braking force to each wheel. This means that whether the road is slippery in the rain or you have to brake suddenly on a hilly curve, the Bolero Neo never slips from your grip. And now let's come to what has become Mahindra's hallmark: safety and build quality. Mahindra has always been known for building strong vehicles, and the Bolero Neo is a prime example of this. Its body structure is made of high-strength steel, which helps absorb shock in the event of an accident. This is what gives the Bolero its tank-like strength. In terms of safety, it features dual airbags, protecting both the driver and front passenger. Furthermore, it also features hill assist control, which prevents the vehicle from rolling backward on slopes, a feature especially useful when driving in hilly terrain. Mahindra has also strengthened the Bolero Neo's chassis. This is the same ladder frame chassis found in real SUVs, meaning this isn't just a showpiece car, but a true SUV capable of taking on all terrains. This keeps the vehicle elevated and reduces shocks on the underside. The Bolero Neo's ground clearance has also been increased, allowing it to easily navigate large speed breakers and potholes. Whether the road is broken or muddy after a rainstorm, the Bolero Neo pulls ahead every time thanks to its suspension and body structure. Mahindra hasn't compromised on style, even with safety. The interior cabin is now more ergonomic. The driver's seat is height adjustable, and features like a seatbelt reminder and speed warning are also included. Even the doors are made of heavy metal, making a solid thud every time they close, a testament to the vehicle's robustness. Price and value for money. Now let's talk about what matters most to every Indian customer: price and value for money. Ultimately, the decision always boils down to how much does it cost and is it really worth it? And when it comes to the Mahindra Bolero Neo, the answer is yes, it's totally worth it. Mahindra has priced the Bolero Neo starting at R$9 lakh and going up to around R$12.5 lakh ex-showroom, compared to other compact SUVs like the Tata Nexon, Maruti Brezza, or Mahindra XUV 300. The Bolero Neo is not only more affordable, but also more practical in many ways. Let's first compare it to the Tata Nexon. While the Nexon also comes in electric and petrol versions, its base model is about Rs 1 lakh more expensive than the Bolero Neo. And if you consider the top-of-the-line Nexon variant, it goes up to Rs 1500, Rs 15 lakh. The Bolero Neo, on the other hand, offers the same power and space at a lower price, which the Nexon lacks. Yes, the Nexon has a few more features, but if you're looking for strength and reliability, the Bolero Neo is ahead in this race. Now, let's move on to the Maruti Brezza. The Brezza is also among India's top SUVs, but it's mostly designed for urban needs. Its petrol engine is good, but it doesn't deliver the torque and raw power that the Bolero Neo's diesel engine offers. And most importantly, the Brezza's base model starts at Rs 9.3 lakh, and the top variant goes up to Rs 13 lakh. While the price is the same, the Bolero Neo offers a true SUV feel, spaciousness, and low maintenance. Now, talking about the Bolero Neo's value for money, it's becoming a favorite not just because of its price, but also because of its utility and low maintenance. This vehicle is inexpensive to drive, easy to service, and readily available spare parts. While other SUVs' service bills can be a drain on your wallet, the Bolero Neo's maintenance costs are minimal. This is a significant advantage for vehicles driven in rural and urban areas. People there prioritize reliability over expensive technology. And the Bolero Neo delivers that reliability. Its mileage is also commendable, around 17 to 18 kilometers per liter, which is considered quite good for an SUV of this size. Another significant advantage of the Bolero Neo is that it's a buy once and drive for years vehicle. There's no daily hassle, no worry about charging, no fear of battery life. Just fill up with diesel, and you're off to any road. This is why many customers consider it value for money. While other companies are obsessed with new features and show-offs, Mahindra has positioned the Bolero Neo as an honest SUV. Not too expensive, not too complicated, just reliable and durable. This makes it a perfect choice for buyers across all segments. So, if you believe that true value for money is something that lasts, the Bolero Neo is for you. Before continuing with the video, subscribe to our channel to be the first to receive such new and useful auto updates.